So the design of the motorcycle, to come to that, the first thing that they said is the old Xpulse design, this team that worked on this bike inherited that design. They weren't part of that process, but they were given a clean sheet. And the first thing that they wanted is, I want you to sit closer to the handlebar, because in the corners, when you want to load the front up, you have to get much far up motorcycle, which the old Xpulse wouldn't allow you to do.
And I love this tank.
Right? And therefore, they had to take the same volume of the tank and make it vertical so that it would be compressed to the front of the motorcycle and bring more weight on the front from the tank and from you. So suddenly, you sit like a dirt bike. It's not far away from you unless you decide to move back in the seat and open the triangle out, which I did on the highway, but I didn't on that narrow road. Right? It's such a serious product in that way that you see the little bits clicking into place and making sense and working things out.
What a lovely, lovely time, man. Imagine we've spoken about 3 off-road bikes in the last 1 month.
Yeah. Yeah.
And good products.
Yeah. And this segment will grow because to me, is the Himalayan or the Adventure going to be affected by the Xpulse? I don't think so. But together, as a group of motorcycles that all go off-road in their own ways with so much ability, I think the least confident product in this to go off-road with is actually the Himalayan. Because there's when you have the top heaviness and the weight and all of that to deal with. The other 2 motorcycles are really, really accessible. So at the Xpulse, basic 4-valve, the Rally Pro, then the 210, the 2 Adventures. You've got 5 good bikes to go off-road with, which will all make your life simpler rather than more complicated.
Why would you recommend the 200 anymore?
It's there and it's a cheaper bike.
I wouldn't recommend it.
That's fine. I'm saying as an option, it's there.
Because you know what? This is the one thing that, even though the Impulse was 150cc and everything, right? The one thing that it always gave you was the ability to keep going. And I'm talking about the engine. Like, I underestimated how much ability that motorcycle had. I thought I had capped it. I mean, I had hit its limit, etc. And then, of course, Suraj Giri, he said, hang on. And he got tires.
Yeah.
He got tires, okay. And even before that, one of the first few things which, I mean, even before I started riding with Giri regularly, it was tire pressures.
Yeah.
You know, just dropping tire pressures.
Yeah, we were running stock throughout.
Yeah, and I'm talking about like when we used to go in the monsoon, in the slush, we'd be going through grassy hills where traction was crap, like you had nothing, right? Just dropping tire pressures.
Brought some back, yeah.
You thought, like, I have done a climb like this, which was grassy, and I rolled down very bravely. This was back with Osif when he was doing his Thar stuff. So I went down because all the Thars were going downhill and they said, come. And I also said, Kartikeya. Went down. And when I got down, I said, okay, I made it, thank God. And then I said, okay, chill for a bit. Basically, I waited for my knees to stop shaking. And I said, okay, now we'll go back up. And I look up and it's like that. And it's all green and grassy. And I said,
no way.
I'm not going to make it. All I did was I adjusted pressures. First gear, went. The bike literally just chugged. And I was so intent on making it up that I didn't roll off the gas until I got to over the last step. So I literally went over that like and landed. So what I'm trying to say is that with the 210, with the 200, as much as the chassis enables you massively, the engine is the one thing that made you work more.
Correct. And to me, I'm saying, yes, I think you're right. You should get the 210.
And which is why and I look at this bike as an enabler for people to start going off-road.
Yeah.
And in that, the 210 will be the right step to take, because that engine, if everything that you're saying, the additional grunt at low revs, the smoothness, means that this is the one that will say, you'll manage. Get on with it.
Yeah, I agree. So the 200 remains on sale. The Rally Pro is on sale. The 210 is on sale. I suspect you'd have the best time on the 210. And at that point, it's a budget issue. If you're really stretching to get to the 200, it's not a bad bike to have. But if you can stretch your budget to the 210, it's a far superior motorcycle. No two ways about it. Do not get distracted by the 10cc difference.
Hello. If you enjoyed this clip, which means you're into good conversations, and that's what we're all about. It's really hard packing in the essence of an idea into a 60-second clip. This 3-minute, 5-minute video would have given you a sense of that. And you can enjoy this entire conversation in its full glory on the MotorInc channel. So why don't you head out over there and subscribe to that? And you could subscribe to this channel as well if you enjoyed it.